Good day, viewers. This is Lieutenant Colonel RAMOGVHA from the DPCI, also known as the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation and Housing. I am a Lieutenant Colonel in the communications section of the DPCI. With me here today at the RANDSHOW is my colleague, Captain LEBITSO, who is a coordinator for human trafficking persons, also known as TIP. He'll guide you more about the actual environment.
Thank you, gentlemen. Just as a way to start this, maybe put us up to speed with the latest trends and progress that you guys have been doing with your engagement.
Well, recently we have seen new trends in human trafficking. To be specific per se, cybercrime is one of them, because I think criminals have moved from recruiting people personally, and now they are using social media platforms to recruit their victims, promising them lucrative work overseas, promising them high amounts of money, free accommodation, you name them all. And I always say, if something sounds too good to be true, it is actually what it is. And we are here to sensitize our patrons, targeting the youths, because there are people that are recently being targeted by the traffickers. So I think this kind of exhibitions are giving us a platform to share our knowledge and impart our knowledge with them, and to sensitize them so that they know what is it that is going on in our country these days.
Now, with all the efforts and initiatives, with all the resources put in place, do you see a gradual acceptance or cooperation of those you are warning in the vulnerability stages, or is just a snail pace movement?
No, a great progress has been made, I must admit, with the assistance of our external stakeholders, our NPOs, the Department of Social Development, the Department of Home Affairs, the NPA. We have seen successes in what we are doing. I can briefly talk, one of the good stories that I normally talk about, it is the success that we just had recently of rescuing our 23 citizens that were trafficked in Myanmar. Myanmar is situated, it's an island situated near Thailand. They were also lured through social media with promises of lucrative jobs in Thailand, actually. And when they reached Thailand, you know, Myanmar currently is governed by military people, you know. And when they reached Thailand, they were subsequently by boats transported to Myanmar, where they were forced to work by scamming people, I must say. Fortunately, we have successfully with DERGO and other stakeholders rescued 23 of them, and they are now currently safe in our country. And a day after they were rescued, I think you saw that there was an earthquake that side. So unfortunately, there are still some of our people who are still left trapped that side. And we are also making efforts as the Directorate, with the assistance from our stakeholders, to make sure that we also bring them home safe.
Now, the latest spike of kidnappings, and we've seen Heaven has got its own fair share of it, Eastern Cape has got its own share of it, there and there in Gauteng and other areas. Are you at full grip of really canning this environment and seeing to it that those who are transgressing go to see the whole might of the law?
Well, I can promise you that we are working very hard, more especially with our crime intelligence. As far as kidnappings are concerned, our crime intelligence is working very hard. And at least within a reasonable time, we are able to rescue some of the victims. Unfortunately, some of the victims decide to pay ransoms on their own, and there's nothing that we can do in that regard. But those that we can assist, we have successfully, as the Directorate, done so, and we have convicted those that have transgressed the law. And we are also giving out a warning to those that are thinking, because there are so many copycats recently that we have experienced. We are giving a warning to them that the Hawks Eye is watching you and will deal with you accordingly.
You know, I just want to find out, because there's too many departments that should be collaborating, end up working in silos for whatever reason. Because of you do the extensive work, you would see to it that protocol has been followed in as far as achieving a prosecution and sentencing. But then there would be those loopholes there and there, whether deliberate or what, or the big pocketed guys who says, I'll delay for 7 years, hear from me. Though the case is tight, how do we sit with those who are working, those who be partners with you, understand the bigger picture besides their selfish thoughts?
No, the question is noted, but you would know that a person is actually innocent until proven guilty. So some of the people, as you refer to having deep pockets, they would of course try and delay and frustrate the process itself. There's not much we can do, but all we can do is to ensure that we present the watertight case that's winnable in case. That's all we can really do.
Okay, maybe a step further. Maybe we don't know certain powers you might have with your partner NPA, where you realize this now is a delay caused by a judge, and you can see it's deliberate, or the prosecutor. Do you at some time suggest to say in your big meeting to say we need the guy to recuse himself based on this evidence that we found with a particular case?
Yes, of course. We have forums where we sit with NPA and we are working together with them. There's a special team appointed by the NPA to specifically deal with the cases that we investigate. As you know, that we investigate priority crimes. So we've got a section of NPA that we work together with them, and we sit with them in forums, and issues such as the one that we have raised. Yes, we do raise them. We do raise them with them in our forums.